All right, good morning everyone. Today we're going to have a look at both player catalogues and manual team sheets. So to do both, first thing you have to do is make sure that your players have gone from entered status to confirmed status. So to do that, you go to players, you go here, confirm registrations, and then anyone that you want to confirm, you just tick on this box here and press confirm. So you won't be able to put anyone into a catalogue unless they are confirmed. Okay, so now to put people into catalogues, you go competitions, my competitions, and this is the really important bit. You got two groups here, men's up the top or women's down the bottom. So click on click on the men's. And now make sure you go to this tab here, teams. Don't go down here to any of these other competitions. Go to teams. And a big list of teams are going to come up. So quickest way to find it is just start typing in your team name. Hopefully a list of teams will come up with similar results. And then so as an example, I want to enter a player into this team here. So you have some options along here. Players, really straightforward. Officials. Okay, so in every league, an official must be on the team sheet or allocated inside COMET. For championship and above, or where we have technical areas, only those people named as an official can be in the technical area. But to add players, you would click on here, and then you would add the particular player into this catalogue. So I will search for the player I've just confirmed by typing in a few of the letters of his name, and I can go over here, click on this box, and go add selected. You'll notice that down this middle column that doesn't have a heading, these are the number of players you have got in that particular team's catalogue. That's just a real visual way to see where you're at in relation to both your registrations and your team numbers. Okay, so now that's how you add player to your catalogue. You would do the same thing for a team official. So that could be a coach, assistant coach, a physio, a analyst, but they would have had to have brought the particular club item for your club to take that position. Then you would simply just go in there, and you could then add these people. You can see that these people, head coaches, presidents, team managers, etc., etc. So you could add those into your officials list. Okay. So that's how we add players and staff into your catalogues. Really important that these get done. From there, to do a manual team sheet, simply same place really. So just go My Competitions. If you're doing a men's competition, you would click on the top one, a women's competition, the bottom one. This instance, I'm going to do a men's one. Click on that. Then find the particular competition you want to do a team sheet for. So I'm going to choose the Horizons Premiership here. Obviously you only ever have access to your own team, so find the game of which you're competing in. So down here, this one here. So on game day, a couple of things you need to do. So click on your particular tab. Click edit. We can add a coach. And you could go through and add any other staff that you want to allocate to that team. Down here, we can add the goalkeeping kit. And we can also add the outfield kit. And then make sure you hit save to save those particular items up the top. Now for the manual team sheet, obviously we've only got a few people currently in here. So manual team sheet, select the players you wish to appear on your manual team sheet. So I'm going to select those players there, remembering that only 16 people can be active on your team sheet. So click those there, hit manual team sheet. Rightio, and you'll see that this is transported through to my manual team sheet. From here, what I tend to do is hit download. And I'm just going to put it on my desktop for now. Okay, so that's done. And then if I just go and open that back up, so this will open. This is your team sheet here. Depending on your version of Adobe, you can hit this fill in sign, and if you're a little bit like me in particular, you can use Adobe to effectively fill in your team sheet. It just, for me, keeps things tidy. Okay, and so you can see that that's pretty straightforward. So over here, you need to name your starting lineup. Obviously, you can do that by either ticking it with a pen, or you can use the the functions within Adobe to get that done. So you can either put a cross in here to say they're starting. Okay, you can notate who's a sub. Obviously, you need a goalkeeper, and you can also name a captain. So you can do that should you wish. You can go through and list your team officials by typing it in down here. Alright, and then you obviously can just print this off. So you don't have to do the numbers and the crosses in here. You can do that all by pen. But if you want to keep it nice and tidy, you can take the time and do this and then print it off and give it to the referee at the start of the match for those leagues that are using manual team sheets. Really important that the people marked in this team officials box are the ones in or around the technical area, so the match officials know who they're dealing with. In any league that has rolling subs, if you are on the team sheet, you are considered to have played as per the regulations, so making sure your team sheet is accurate. If you're not completing the shirt numbers and you're doing it on the day because you don't know who you've got turning up, that's fine. It's your responsibility to write in the correct numbers next to the player. That is your responsibility, and make sure you check it when it's at the end of the game when you're signing it. Then from there, as per normal, any manual team sheets, could you please take a photo of them and send them to your relevant operations manager email address that you would have been supplied and we've used for a number of years. And if they could be in as soon as possible. If you are the home side, you need to enter the score at the end of the game by 6 p.m. Okay, if you don't have a match official and you are the home side, you just need to enter the score before 6 p.m. for us. That'd be great. If you need any further help or want to ask some questions and around the process, please contact your local operations manager. Thanks, everyone.